Hi, Don Keith with the Diary of a Psychotic video blog. This video blog is brought to you by Granger Supply, for the ones who get it done. You know, a growing problem in the world that hasn't been addressed sufficiently is clean water. There is only about 11% of the freshwater bodies left that are uncontaminated. And that includes the United States. The way we address this issue is we clean the water. We treat it. We clean it. We filter it. But with the size of the population of the earth now and the way it's growing, we have far outstripped our ability to clean enough water for everybody to drink, much less for anything else. According to the figures that I have read, and I don't need to quote the sources because the sources are like 5, 6 of them all at once. We had about 16% of the Earth's water supply was uncontaminated 10 years ago, and that was 2012. Now we have about 11%. So if we're reducing about 5% per 10 years, but our population is growing about a third faster than that, then by about 2030 we won't have any fresh water at all for anybody. If we go with by those numbers. We are building new water treatment plants, and we are trying to upgrade and rebuild the water treatment systems that we have already, as well as replacing the water mains nationwide. But the world is falling far, far behind. We have over 100 million refugees and immigrants coming into the country in the last 20 years. So they want the basics of life. They want food and clothing, shelter, and clean water. Now, the problem that we're facing here in this country is that we have fires burning out of control on the West Coast. And we're trying to find alternatives to pouring water on them. But I'm of the opinion that we should just put the fires out with water. Bite the bullet and put the fires out with water. I know we can't spare it. I know that California has been in a drought for, God, decades now. But we have to put these fires out. They've got to be put out. It's too much. The loss of life and the loss of property has been enormous. We can't just keep ignoring it. Now, I have an idea. We do have the Great Lakes. That's a pretty large water supply. I mean, it needs to be treated and filtered, but it's fresh water. Why can't we just build some pipelines like we build these gas and oil pipelines? Let's do what the Romans did. The Romans built aqueducts to alleviate drought. I mean, they're a pretty smart government when you think about it. Okay, they were a republic. Okay, before the greedy emperors took over and said, "Oh, I've got to be a Roman. I've got to be in charge." Blah 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 blah. Before the greed set in. Now look, when there's a big pile of goods and a big pile of services and all these people running around with no direction, yeah, somebody greedy's going to come along and try to take over. Oh, wait a minute. That already happened. All right, let's get back down to business. Get the water pumped out to where we need it pumped out to, and put the fires out. It's not rocket science. It's not. Speaking of which, the people that do conduct rocket science, they're looking down going, "Oh my God, why did somebody put that fire out?" All right. Anyway, this is Don Keith for the Infrastructure Project. Brought to you by, what was it? Granger Supply. Diary of a Psychotic video blog. For the ones who get it done. Holy smoke, that was messed up.